Americans.
Good amount of shout in that game. I feel like we're in for a bit more of that this game, though. I've heard Imperial get loud before.
True.
And what's the odds? Actually, yeah, in favor of Imperial only by a slight margin. So yeah, considering both of these teams to be level pegging, fair enough, considering.
I thought some of the guys on the couch may have actually gone towards M80 after what they did to him.
Same, yeah. But Imperial, to be fair, taking down Mouse 2-0 is an achievement.
Rooster almost did it.
Yeah, touche. But also, as we've discussed, and as Mouse discussed on the sofa last night, like they weren't playing their best Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
Decent with a dual Beretta setup and a teammate to bait. This is... Oh no, oh, it's fine. He's very aggressive, jumping onto the box to hunt the frag down. A bomb plant would be huge. And will it go down?
Hunting for it.
Mission accomplished. Okay, job done. Job's a good one.
In the CT smoke, no less. So, yeah, they use it against them, but that's still a beautiful round for Imperial. Coming through with a pistol. M80 with a full BX sec, but then they just pop out mid, and Imperial didn't adjust that setup. They didn't fall for it.
Why do you think us Brits are the least creative with our nicknames? We have Hugo's nickname's Hugo, Henry's nickname's Henry, Harry's nickname's Harry. Everyone
you,
just,
Alex?
Well, because I'm creative.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, unlike you, basic boys.
Yeah, you know, I just wanted that natural branding. I feel like my name was rare enough. I never met a Hugo until my teens, so I just wanted to, I thought it was a rare name.
And you've got like a whole merch line in stores worldwide.
Yeah,
as well.
true.
That's really cool. Because you are a boss.
Because every time anyone meets me for the first time, they go, ah, ha, 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 Hugo Boss. And I'm like, yes, that is the brand.
Just out of curiosity, where were they from, the people that were saying that?
Probably Maltese.
Maltese, that was a Maltese accent. I thought it was. I'm learning a new flash here from Decent. Look at that. Little pop.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, write that one down, Mac.
You can throw a smoke there with a similar lineup, a little bit
just
to the left.
Yeah.
Second coming. Hasn't found the info that they wanted.
No, but this boost is designed for Vinny.
On the jump. Oh, he would have got
just
that.
mantling up.
Yeah.
Suboptimal.
Hooking his foot in the, not the saddle, but in the stirrups.
In the meanwhile, Decent pushes forward, managed to find himself an answer with that M4A1S.
X out mid. He's going to have to be checked.
1v1 between him and Tri. Oh, spots that shadow. Going to be able to capitalize, but not follow through onto Phelps, who's now going to rotate over towards that B side. But the bomb can go anywhere. It's still down underneath the bridge here, and A is where M80 are going. Lake leading the charge. Ready for the swing. Big ding on the first, not quite the second. Ooh, Decent. Not hard committing here.
I like the way he's played this, Lake. He's played this really well. No way does get traded. Important from Lake. Puts it onto Decent in the 1v2. Lake's holding for this. But he gets the head-to-head he was looking for, and there he is. Ooh. They're looking for quarterfinals, baby.
I mean, Imperial yelled after the pistol, so there was no surprise to see Lake just immediately give it back in round two. Dude, this guy is really getting a lot of attention right now for a good reason. He's, you know, his debut, I think his first game in the M80 on Europe jersey, that was against like Vitality. Yeah, he got owned, obviously. Duh. This game's hard against the best players in the world, but he's very quickly gotten comfortable inside of this team.
Didn't he top frag that game? He did something really well as soon as he joined the team.
I just remember his first game on Vertigo, he did not top frag.
Well, maybe it wasn't that one, maybe it was another one.
Ooh, swish. Okay. I mean, that's one way to handle it. Doesn't want to let them get too far away from things as they accelerate A. Phelps slipping mid, though.
Lake. Taking point with a MAC-10, knowing he can just farm through these pistoled CTs and create a lot of space up lane. Full control, re-smoke on that other side. The old hole, as we like to call it.
Old hole.
New hole, old hole. And gets a hole put in his head.
They can't finish him, though. They've got support from Rec. Being held from afar, but don't need to overstep this. M80 have the round in the bag. It's just about how cocky do you want to be. Do you want to remove these guns as well? And so they play nice and patient. Got to know there's a player on top.
Oh, he does. He saw the shadow.
Yeah, there's a pre-aim. Got to clear it. And Imperial running away into their full eco. Bring whatever they can.
Ooh, maybe a cheeky MAC-10 on the horizon. Phelps. Not overstepping the boundary here. And we'll just keep the Kevin helmet into the next. 5-7 as well, to have some kind of firepower, decent with that deagle, and no scream from M80 this time.
Ooh, I'm intrigued to see. So Sin's got a very good spawn for Gap, and he's actually had the MAC-10 dropped over.
Yeah.
So I imagine we're going to just see the MAC-10 go hunt, go farm, and it is just a Desert Eagle. Yeah, a little block. His pacing's not going to be perfect.
Imperial are 5-manning at mid/lobby going lane side. Or Gap side. I'm getting used to that. That is not a call.
What, Gap?
Yeah, Gap wasn't a call in Australia. But I know what you mean now. It is a gap.
Yeah.
You can also gap it through there.
I mean, yeah, or short.
Yeah.
That is diggity as well.
Oh, yes, diggity.
No more. You ready for those
he had the
calls?
opportunity for like
A.
5 there, but he's actually running away. He's playing a team game, I understand, I guess. Go back and get him.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, if you're playing it perfectly, the MAC-10 should be the one going for kills here.
And it will be...
Yeah, he saw a few. He's going to take his time. Try and isolate. There it is. Little run and guns, and keeping it nice and clean right now.
I like the way he's playing that. Yeah, he's just drawn a line in the sand and said, you cannot cross.
Who shall not
pass? Yeah. I haven't watched this Rings of Power thing. Is that out? Is that a thing now?
Yeah, it's been out for a while, but I haven't watched it, so I can't tell you what happens.
I haven't heard it.
Heard bad things.
Yeah, I haven't heard it's gone down well.
This round, however,
M80
has gone almost perfectly. MAC-10 picked up. Phelpsy boy. Not going to get any damage with it, but he will carry it across to the next.
Do you keep it going? That's the big question for me.
Some
people do.
Would.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It does like just let you get full nade, save some money for later, drop a gun maybe.
Oh, yeah, Vinny.
Vinny's like, gimme, gimme, gimme.
Yeah, he did study at the School of Art.
True, yeah. Great paintings.
See if he gets any smoke pushes on that. But yeah, okay. Interesting to see him sticking with the Mac. As we are.
Hey.
See what I did there?
How you doing?
It's the return of the Mac. You know what it is, what it is, what it is, what it isn't.
I can't give you the next bar. I can't.
Is there a better way to get up on the interstate? Something like that.
No way.
Yes
Double
way.
while blind. Yes way, actually. Gets himself 2 on ramp. Around that. Very early lurk smoke thrown out by M80. He just investigates and leaves with a quite the prize. A 3v5, turning it around on Vertigo, not comfortable. Very little info for the T side now, and you can see the boost directed, so if Rek tries anything, he likely would have been cut down. They're very mobile, actually. Imperial are constantly just shifting around. You got decent in mid, Vinny's calling B clear. Tries coming over to spot it. And a re-smoke here for Gap.
Unless.
I mean, he has it. He does have it. It's available.
He was thinking about it. It was an option. But there were more options, and he went with those. Okay. New hole smoke. Molly at Tet. And
3 Gap?
Where are we going here?
I don't know if they know.
Yeah, back on the short wrap. Nice little flash to pop them through the smokes, hoping to maybe get a flank onto the CTs, but they're coming out of lobby. And Slacks is looking to lead the charge. There is going to be 4 CTs here defending, all
almost
tucked
too
up.
passive.
Good timing on that smoke fade, allowing one for Rek, but it's going to be answered quickly, and Slacks is in a world of trouble. 3 CTs all postured effectively to swing off the contact. It doesn't look like anyone's seen him. No time. He might be able to save with this pick, maybe. I think that's the option.
Oh God. Okay,
He's
trying.
He's fine. That was weird. That was so passive. It was like scary passive. I thought M80 were going to like walk in CT and get 2 kills, but hey, Imperial play it right. They knew it was covered. They knew it wasn't. And they're able to bounce back. Does mean M80 can keep buying on this T side.
Great effort from No Way. Could barely see a thing. And then finds another later in the round. 1 round from a tied game here for Imperial. And M80 have plenty of weaponry, utility, everything they need to formulate a round.
That's the dot. I was trying to find the dot.
Yes.
Which dot is it? Okay, so
That dot.
That
okay.
dot
on the
this
edge
dot.
of the
and
shadow.
is it
On
a
the white
W
bit.
jump throw? Like, can you spot?
Yeah,
it's
it's W.
Was it W? Or was it
That was-
crouch W jump through?
Oh god, I think it is a crouch.
I didn't see the
I
crouch. Oh
think it
my
was.
god.
Yeah, well, you didn't see the uncrouch, did you?
I was asking Twist how to throw it when I was lining up nades the other day. He said it might be the hardest smoke on Vertigo.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, there might be crouch W jump through. God, I don't want to do that.
But it's a cool smoke. Smokes off left side.
Is that the elevator one?
Yeah, exactly.
The
Like
midi elevator?
mid-side, yeah.
Yeah.
Here they go. B-pop.
Smacking their way in. Vinny going to be playing around the double stack. Burning to a crisp, though. Won't be able to position safely. Descenti over the top. It's just waiting for more to come forward. Good flash to enable the push, but M80, they are not committing here. Just standing at danger, holding their brakes, and they will find Try going way too wide.
This boost is not going to get you much other than position because the smoke is down and they've crossed back quad.
Who's that? Yeah, okay. So Phelps is hoping that they overlook the position given that they've just got a kill from it. I like the idea, and every time I start describing a play they've made, they change their mind again. So just
Scared
cutting
of
noise.
mollies.
25. It's a bit uncomfortable now. It is only Phelps, though.
Yeah, one man. What could he do? Smoke goes in. They have one or two
15.
flashes, and they
Boys.
set up. Got to blind him with this.
Oof.
It does. That's going to buy them some space, but they're a little scared right now. He swings in with
10.
a flash. Does nothing. They line up.
6.
They don't care. They get their kills. Do they get the plant? They've got it. No, he has to rush. He just has to go through this smoke.
Oh
But
my
he can't get the
God.
guaranteed kill. Playing the edge. Getting another one. Almost on the spam. Finds
5 versus 9.
They're both one bullet away.
Working 9-2-5.
The timing favors him.
Oh, what a spot. He can't move. Just stay here. Stay here. You win the
But
round.
what if No Way just fucking... Excuse me. Just Ferrari peeks him.
He could. That's the risk you got to take.
You are excused.
Oh, he's going to.
Oh, he read it. He read it.
I love it. I love it.
Since I
Crazy.
crouch, he's so short there. I didn't know how deep he
Why
could
was he
be.
so tiny?
Yeah, he was crouched in a cubby just under the hole.
Do you guys have a name for that position?
Cold.
I call it baggy, because there's one little sandbag there.
Baggy.
Yep.
Could be someone else. Careful.
I just call that whole, both sides of that is cold, you know, because Cold Zero in the show match jumped off.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, that was intense. I could not believe their time management on that round. Like, fair play. I have never in my life seen North American teams play that style of
True,
Counter-Strike.
and get away with it. That's that EU captain.
Yeah, it is. That's the Sin and Slacks effect.
Yeah.
But the North American representation is...
It's the firepower.
it is. Swish, Lake, and Reg
And I mean,
definitely been pulling their weight.
Malbs was obviously just the goat of this team
Yeah.
until the pickup.
Yeah, but to see them still thriving in the absence of Malbs is
Impressive.
a huge amount of credit to the org and to the players
Impressive.
and staff in general, I suppose.
Yeah, I also don't. I also think don't underrate Slacks on the AWP. Like he's had some mega games even here as well.
Oh yeah,
so,
that crazy OT thing that they played the
Yeah.
other day, that was actually the best game.
Yeah, against Fnatic, he was just a rock.
Dragged them through it. And that was what, just map 1 of that series? That was crazy.
Yeah, and then they went OT on the second as well.
Criminal. Well, Lake waiting for anyone to
Timing.
walk into his crosshair here. Rec gets the
Oh,
timing.
it's perfect.
It's the info. It's everything.
He's like, guys, get ready, get ready, get ready,
Oh
get
my
ready,
God.
get ready, and there you go. The B side's
That's
clear,
the
or
horror.
is it up close? P250.
That's the round.
Running low, and Slacks hits the must-needed shot to keep this round intact for M80.
Surely there is no world where Imperial come back into this round.
Surely.
Surely not.
Who would be the best team if you could clone a player 5 times? What would be the best team?
Well, it's like pick the best player. Like 5 donks. Would 5 donks?
So that's what I'm saying.
Probably.
Yeah.
No, because I'm talking about complete players. You know, I mean, Donk is probably a good idea.
I feel like 5 donks would be like better than 5 AWPers.
Def-
Because as good as Monacy,
do
like,
5 Donks beat 5 Nikos? Because one of them's going to be having a good
Nico,
day.
actually, yeah, true. It depends on the day. Nico's track record against Donk is actually really good.
Yeah.
Like as an individual and like head-to-heads, Nico is like one of the few riflers who can actually consistently beat Donk. So
Man.
that's something.
Okay, as soon as cloning becomes a thing, I've got a content idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 casters, 2 machines, 3
Okay.
machines.
3 machines, 2 Hugos. And Mac, you can be the referee.
Oh, hell
We'll
yeah.
get like 6 Macs just in the black
I can
t-shirts.
do a
You'd
ref.
be all buff and stuff.
That's a good question. Like, would 5 Monacies beat 5 Zywus?
Would 5 Monacies beat 5 Zywus? That's a great question.
That's a big one, right? Like 2 hybrid
I don't know. I think 5
Orpids.
Monacies would be really nasty.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they'd know all the geeky things. They'd all be finding pixel gaps.
And they'd all work together so well because they'd be on the same Brainwave. Brainwave?
Bravewave.
Bravewave.
Yeah, they'd be on the same Bravewave.
Brave and Brainwave.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big question. I think 5 Nikos would be very tilted on a bad day.
For sure. You could get 5 Makaleles.
Why would you? You don't need.
No,
5.
because then you just take them on a SpaceX adventure. Let them see the world. Let them all see the world from a different perspective.
Free them.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of good ones.
5 lakes versus 5 Eliges.
No, 5 floppies be 5 lakes. Look at me, Rickies.
Just insane. Rickies. It's becoming a Rick and Morty episode. 5 Zywus on Dust2, someone says in the chat. That's
5
true. You're not
Searsons on
crossing. You're not crossing
Yeah.
Dust2.
You're not
5
getting anywhere.
Searsons on Dust2, bro. Watch
Ooh,
out.
5 Searsons
He's
on
having
versus
his
5 Zywus on
comeback
Dust2.
arc right now, Searson. All right, M80, 50 seconds. Contact on B right now. Swisher.
Quad the only place not mollied here.
Yeah.
Ooh, unless, no.
Got to clear it there.
Eyes on it. Eventually.
good.
Oh, nice.
It's
M80.
important trade.
Overlooking that one for sure. Slacks is flashing forward. Good flash to get the info, but things getting a little bit awkward now on the 2v3. We are going to see the swing go in favor of Imperial, holding down the fort on B.
Excuse me? How does No Way not get blind? Does he dodge it? It didn't look like it, and then he just gets the kill.
Did it just go too high?
Maybe, right? Trades the gun out, gets another kill. I mean, he only got 1, but he assisted on the first. That's bloody lovely.
Bloody lovely, that.
I don't know how he got away with that. So,
Yeah, didn't quite see it there in the replay. I think it just went too high, bro. I think that was it.
yeah, maybe.
Well, quick
Rory
tactical.
Jackson. Breaking news out of Alabama this afternoon. Don't know what accent that was either. Not sure about that. It does give me news energy though. As we get ourselves situated for our 9th round of play.
It actually vibes me in the direction of like a bad hospital show.
Oh yeah.
Know what
Okay,
I
I
mean?
see. Like hospital drama.
Yeah.
He's coding. Prepare me a thingy-majiggy stat. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. A thingamajiggity.
A thingamajiggy.
Stat.
Yeah, whatever you need.
Just give me something.
HE grenade is going to be thrown out towards ramp, but no one takes any damage. And look at the amount of progress that they really want to commit on this. A reflash is good. Traded out by Lake. Important. Phelps, however, does confirm no one ahead of the smoke. Trades again from Lake through the smoke. Massive from him. Gonna level out into a 3v3 mid round. I'm intrigued to see the external players now. Decent's actually pushing towards gap side, so he's actually sweeping to clear ramp. That would be a huge amount of info to allow the CTs to make an educated.
Oh,
that's enough.
saw him.
Yikes.
Peace.
Okay.
Thanks for the warning shot.
They are still ramp, he says. They are. Someone was.
So they keep 2 here, and they're going to regress on the other side. Maybe we just see a setup here. Orb could deep peek. That's worth it. Decent. Ready to swing. Going for little clears. Itsy bitsy. Try.
Bit of noise.
Steps back. But Try's got to worry about right side because Lake's still there. They're going to swing on the left, though. Should be a free kill, and he can run away. Unless Lake gets up first. I feel like they're waiting for Lake. He's calling his room.
He's checking it.
There's the shot. Try's out of there.
Good molly.
Lovely X-ray toggle. Love that.
30 on the clock. Lake. Close range peek from Try. That's not looking too good for him. Decent starting to come back now. We've got a 2v2 situation. M80 will have space to plant if they get Swisher in the corner. Nice safe one. Lake with the cover. And Decent doesn't overstep his welcome. Oh, big shot from Lake.
He's on for the ace right now. 4 kills from Blake in a huge comeback round for M80 to keep this going on the T side. Lake's taking space. push towards the spawn. Vinny could smoke stick. That's maybe his only option right now. He's trying to hunt a kill first, and Swisher backs up.
All the way in.
Considers all options and fully resets, disallowing any fight for Vinny. Position given away. Smoke stick, his best bet, but Lake will jump over when the time is right. There's the smoke, there's the jump, and there's the ace from Lake.
He played that so well.
Yeah.
The whole round, everything he did, it was team play, it was entry fragging, the trades came through. Like, he did it all. Complete package in that round.
What did Slack shout there?
Oh, I missed it. I was so excited for Lake.
No, it was exciting.
We'll get it on the
Look at
replay.
this. So the second kill, I think, is impressive and necessary. It's a different round without that. The third
kill,
on to try.
yeah. This one. Oh, they're all so good.
Even this one. I mean, you know, if he wasn't in a position to kind of see him. Ace. I heard baited Lake.
I heard something MFing Lake.
I thought it was ace. Was it ace for Lake?
Yeah,
Ace
maybe.
for
Ace for
Lake.
MF and Lake.
It was an ace for Lake. All right, stay locked in, bro. They're all coming. That's the reality check. The post-ace collapse. Back
you-
10.
yeah,
Don't
you
let
got-
them get the guns. Just
That's the
keep
right
peeking.
tool for the job.
Keep peeking. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Got to keep peeking. Now they got guns. Now they got smoke. Oh, no. And they've got no bomb. That's a big flank, though. Still 2 AKs. I don't know.
They didn't find the bomb yet. Decent still hanging around here. He is pushing. He's getting the timing. Maybe he spots the bomb. Ooh, Sin.
See ya.
Does he swing? He just runs for dear life. Knowing
Sin.
both those CTs were down there.
He makes the best out of that one. That felt cooked. Prioritizes the package instead of the kills. And I like that he's going B because Rek is still in the site and stopping them from walking back. I don't think Imperial were ready for M80 to commit B. They thought surely they would just leave knowing both were here.
Yeah.
But they used their position that Rek finds and Imperial just waltz into it. Again, these recoveries are so strong for M80. You put them in a rough position and they bounce back in.
Well, now it's save time. M80 going to be happy with the 7th T-side round here on Vertigo. And Imperial, the handshake, just to get the extra firepower here with the AK-47. 2 rounds left for the half. And Imperial's economy should allow them a buy, especially with the AK saved across. Very good damage to M80's economy, given the circumstances. And if they win this one, there's a world where they can potentially win that next as well. M80, you're looking at the economy after the buy here, they will potentially go down to 2 less rifles if they lose this round. But round 11 is where we got to be putting our sights.
Really nice try from No Ways 5-7 there. I mean, 3 kills, as you said. It's more than you were expected, more than you were worth. And there is an opportunity now to, as you put... I mean, actually, no, there isn't. Like, they've still got, what, 4K on rec.
No, I'd say there's a chance for them to hit him with a little reset. It's going to make it a weird buy in the next round, because there is no round loss bonus.
But it's just the last round, so it's going to be...
Yeah.
Whatever they can rustle up. Let's see how this one goes down.
What do you guys call like a mixed bag of lollies from the corner shop? Do you have like a name
like
for
a
it?
pick and mix?
Yeah. Pick and mix.
Like, what do you mean by lollies?
Sweets.
Yeah, just any sweets.
Okay.
Yeah, just like a
pick and
mixed
mix,
bag of
yeah.
random
Yeah.
sweets.
So we'd call a lolly a specific thing. That's like the...
A lolly is the thing that Chad's having those lollies.
Yeah,
Those
the
like
Chupa
Chupa
Chups.
Chuppers. Yeah.
Oh, that's a lollipop.
Chups, I don't know.
yeah,
That's
chim
a lollipop.
chompers.
Oh, chin chompers, yes.
Yeah.
Very well
Old
versed in those.
chumpies. Oh, wait, look at he's got past Lake, bro. Lake. They're 4B.
They call this a lake lark.
Yep.
And he is laking around.
They have no idea. You
They
know that's a
can't be grabbed.
possibility.
Wait for
Agility
this.
and thieving, level 90 Lake,
Beautiful play.
looking for more.
Yeah, one feels crazy, but there is actually 4B, so Lake's just going to get this kill.
You can't believe
and
it.
Send his team into the site. No way, it's like, there's no way he's there. And Lake, yet again, on his own, has set them up to win the round.
Good Molly. Heaven, the main priority, overlooking him,
wait.
tries, hit the shot, Sin goes down to Phelps, this is all falling apart.
What's
This
going on?
seems like a beautiful
They know it's
run.
close. They know it's close. Oh, he's looked away from the
Tries.
orb. What's going on?
How did he not go down?
Did Try not see him?
Try didn't see him.
He looked away.
Still going to get a shot off. He's got to go back for Lake, who knows he's here. Is he ready for Descenti as well? 2 in CT, the molly in. Lake falls to a headshot, and it's all on Rec. From one American to another. Let's see how M80 fare in this clutch, because he has great timing. The sooner he plays, the better.
Decent just started to fill the gap, so it's going to be a real head-to-head. If he can do this cleanly. Unable to do so. Wow, after such a ridiculous gap found by Lake, it still falls into place for Imperial. And as discussed by Mac, it is not going to be ideal for this final round of the half. No way must have been screaming. I wish we could see it was just his reaction as he starts getting shot in the back.
Confusing flank.
Well, it's that pick and mix round we were talking about.
Yep, pick and mix. I get you.
Everything.
So if I ever say mixed bag of lollies, pick and mix.
Why lolly? I don't really get why
That's just
sweets
what
are lolly.
it's a lollipop. It's just like
Lollipop?
you take the
Yeah,
pop
but
away and
that's-
it's just a lolly.
Yeah, but there's... Yeah.
I don't know, man. I didn't make the rules. I didn't write Australian words.
like this, Mac? Why did you...
It's Swisher's turn to find the dot. He's done it.
Are you guys fizzy drinkers as well?
No. Yeah, I like water. Is he crouched? He is crouched right now?
Crouch check.
He's crouched.
There is a crouch.
Oh, yes. Let's stay here.
I mean, eventually there will be action, but I want to see what the smoke looks like.
I swear he's on a different dot this time. He wasn't on the shadow before.
No, it was on the shadow.
yeah.
It's on the shadow.
He was on the shadow?
It's just his shadows in the way.
It's just there. He's getting it ready. Oh,
I'm sure it was good.
beta.
So he's doing a mid, so it's a mid fake.
Got us
He's
all.
selling a mid fake.
And it also blocks him when
It
they get up
works.
gap. They can't die to the B rotate. It does pull players back. Try re-aggressive. They're all here on the line.
Nice
Try
shot.
pistol out. Try another try. And he won't be able to overwhelm Lake. Double thing through the yellow. Wreck with a P250. And it's the pistol that comes running down with Swisher's support. M80 looking for 8 on the half. Phenomenal game out of the M80 boys right now.
Still need to close. Vinny, only 1 kill this half so far. This is his chance to start to make some extra impact. Doing a lot of the calling, but shows his hand, throws that utility, and they know that they've got this flank happening. So he's going to try to make noise over towards mid to take the attention away from Decent.
Seen a lot of ram control attempts for Imperial that haven't gone well, right? Talk about the flank, try not realizing they're walking up. M80 have been handling this extremely well, and it's not going to stop at the end of the half unless Vinny has a 1v2 in him right here, right now. Orb can take a little wiggle and it spots him off the bomb, so Vinny's now forced to play, and Swisher executes with a 3K. M80 are here looking for quarterfinals.
tucked in this corner. So
Thank you. That's
heavy.
heavy.
Last.
That's chill. I'm better.
Hey, Molly.
We'll chill.
Point of default.
Yeah.
Fake.
Oh, no,
Fake,
no,
fake,
walking,
fake.
walking.
He's walking you.
Nice!
Nice!
Let's fucking go.
Nice, Alter. Geil, Jungs.
That was literally a
Insane
10-2
half.
half. That was a
Yeah,
10-2
it
half.
actually was.
Yeah.
It was an insane half indeed. An 8-4 scoreline for M80 as they continue on their path of destruction. Complexity 2-0, Fnatic 2-0, and Imperial, they're already in the playoffs, but it's a question of where they place. Will it be a quarterfinal? Will it be round of 16? Will M80 lose a single map here in Malta in the group stage?
That's a crazy statement to make, but so far they've showed up every single time when it counts.
A little bit of insight from the comms as well. They did think it should have been a 10-2 half, so they think they flubbed it twice.
Okay. Got Mac here. We got Hugo. My name's Machine.
Hey.
Hi.
Decoys, good usage, clears that position because they'll hear the impact.
Oh, yeah.
Or they'll see blood, or there'll be some distinction that there's a player there, so they know Sandbags is clear now. That's a really nice way to use it.
That's kind of sick. Flashes onto Slacks, playing around the girder, one of the best girders currently on the map.
Oh my god, he's still hard to hit, and he nails the first headshot. No way brings him back down. Swisher quick on the flank, Lakes a lot of damage with the dual Berettas, and there's Swisher as well from behind.
That's the Julies,
nicely.
Unfortunately, doing bad Julie things this time. Rek falls away, plays the numbers game, and it's hoping that he can maybe catch a timing. You've also got the slow flank coming through from Swisher, who's been clearing out yellow. And coming back over towards lane side, looking to swing on a contact. Sin as well. Just dancing around that heaven, hell area.
I love this reset just because they have the bomb deep. They know they don't need to force a play, and the time is so much pressure for Imperial. They come to them.
Yikes.
Huge kill from Decent is keeping this round active, but corner reload is Vinny in the open. It's going to be Decent in a 1v2. Got a
Winnable.
close corner
With an aim like
player,
this.
but Rek is ready to receive.
Bro, this is it. This is
Wow.
all shaping up very nicely now. I
Yeah.
mean, no plant.
Should be
awkward.
10-4.
Yeah, should be.
Can't really justify a buy here.
T-side Vertigo, what a tech night. Oh, you
They
say
are
that.
They're thinking
I
about
mean,
it.
you got to have a good plan. It might just be a Hero Galil, looks like.
Yeah, but it does mean that Vinny's money's poo and Try's is poo for the next round.
Okay, I actually like what they're doing here. They bought armor on one player, they dropped Galil and bought armor on Try, so he's going to pick ramp. When he dies, Noe's going to take it. They're not going to scale ramp, but they're just going to fight from here. The danger is M80 are bringing the heat. Look at this push down. Lake's not stopping.
Yeah, Try is in trouble if he does. Oh, yeah. That's problematic.
Ah, there we go.
It's shaping up nicely, just as we discussed how possible it would be to try and have potent threat into round 14, into your second round without the plant. They've managed to find 2 opening kills.
Smart
Are those
reset.
weapons retrievable? Yeah, FAMAS and MP9.
Oh, smart reset for Imperial, but Swisher goes round the world. If he went through the hallway, he would have been dead meat. Instead, he meets them dead in T-spawn. They run right past him. Swisher catches 2 on the flank, but they're in the B side. FAMAS here, 3-on-5 is going back the other way for M80. They land that one very nicely, considering how awkwardly it started.
Yeah.
3v5.
I'm full of nothing but compliments for M80, but right now they're playing some bloody good CS.
No denying it. No denying it. I mean, we could see, you saw Glim in the previous events this year. They'd show up and cause a bit of a ruckus on certain maps, but it wasn't kind of consistent. Be able to do it now.
They are just making the right reads, right? And we haven't seen too many teams that have felt like they've had a great grasp of Vertigo since there's this new addition to the new hole, or whatever you want to call it. And it just feels so random a lot of the time. But M80, they're playing this game their way.
This is crazy. This is crazy aggressive.
Flash through. Oh, he's blind.
How's he get one?
Everyone was maxed. Literally everyone was maxed flash. They all got unblinded. Same time. Lake, chill, brother. Brother, ooh.
That was sick. Brr, brr, just little bursts into the smoke.
And he saw another player. He saw the bomb on the minimap. So more info for Lake. Eats a nade. Has a teammate to swing.
Yeah, a little whiffy.
How are we doing this?
He's so good.
What I do want to see, not to discount M80's run at all, because they've played really good. They've 2-0'd every game. I want to see them against the best of the best, because I feel like the team plays there, like the comms are, the comms are really smooth, but I want to see when these individuals are playing against the best players in the world. I want to see if they can tango, because I feel like
give me M80 phase.
Yeah, like what happens, you know, you think you like chaos, just wait till you're doing chaos against literally some of the best rifles.
The most chaotic, yeah.
For playoffs, because I've never been here for the actual playoffs, do we do the thing where we draw the teams they play out of a bucket?
We have in previous seasons done a live draw, so we see who's playing who. It's randomized.
It's a whole thing that Chad has very kindly taken the majority of the responsibility for.
Yeah.
Because all of us would be very stressed about doing that.
Just picking a ball.
No, it's like the right. There's a lot of
deciding the outcome of the tournament, not deciding, right? But you are administrating the outcome of the tournament by drawing the brackets. The Puppet Master. Of course, it is still, to a degree, random, with the exception that, obviously, certain teams are placed deeper in the competition. This is, of course, a seeding game. You go straight to top 8 if you win this, as opposed to top 12.
Yeah.
And then the third place, top 16.
Vinny, drawing attention over towards the A-ramp side. Swisher could get forced in transition, but he's not going to be. Gets the info, repositions back underneath the mid-hump. And that smoke is just a feign. A little bit of damage ended up, I think, connecting onto Phelps or whoever's boosting him there through the wall with that spray. And they're just going to wait that smoke out, try to have the element of surprise with the boost at Crane. And the CTs aren't pushing forward to re-clear this spot.
Bro, since he's this.
I say that.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, well, he knows what's up. Chooses to let them up. Flash. Peek. What is that? That shot onto try is not who he was aiming for. I'll tell you that much for free. Don't want to tell you
what will cost us.
Yeah, I don't know.
The rest of the commentary.
12 to 4, guys. This is something. This really is something. I mean, like we said, not dropping a single map up until this point. They're already in the playoffs, and we're all just kind of hoping to see them play against, you know, some world-class opposition. Not to discredit Imperial, but to see them up against, you know, like we've seen them beat Maus. We've seen Imperial beat Maus. Sorry, Colin Fnatic.
Yeah.
But Imperial have beaten Maus, and then M80 are making Imperial look like this. So, you know, what does this tell us?
The CS triangle is forever evolving.
That's CS2, baby.
It's more of a hexagon at this point.
Yeah, pentagram maybe, because this is devilish for M80, looking to brutalize Imperial on their map pick.
I like that Crane smoke.
I think it's
Dust2.
Dust2.
You'll like this HE too.
Oh, yeah, eats the nade, so only worth it.
Look at this wall. That Crane smoke is Imperial. So's that like top ramp smoke.
Just one round, chaps. Should be easy.
Yeah.
Imperial have not posed much of a threat. We've seen glimmers of individual moments, but as a team, not much to rely on.
Man, North America back on the Counter-Strike map.
Yeah, definitely. Complexity 1 game away from playoffs. Of course, a very hard game.
Yeah.
And M80 already there.
Ooh.
Liquid as well, playing tomorrow against Vitality for seeding. So NA is... It's recovering. It's landing back on its feet. No way. He gets crushed.
Yeah, slowed to his death. Just couldn't escape around the corner in time.
Still walking up gap. It's great timing.
No one's looking.
Yeah, Sin all the way back on May's side.
Are they playing retake A?
Yeah.
It feels like it, yeah. They have a molly, flash, smoke, for said retake. And Sin just needs to find the info. But again, lobby is so open. There's no one in CT spotting that cross.
You've been complimenting their reads, Mac, but I think I can categorize this as a misread. A gamble 3A, excuse me, 3B.
Oh dear.
And wait a second, this is actually still looking very winnable. Now they've lost a player. It would be a 4v3. The rotation's on its way. Phelps reveals himself and gets away. Sin, leg shot. Awkward. Very uncomfortable. The one will go down. I don't fancy your chances on this retake.
They're not going to save because they're feeling it, but a save is probably the right call here. Phelps is shutting them down bit by bit, put in boxes. Imperial find a 5th, but it's just such a long road back in this map. Is it ever going to really happen?
Yeah, one mistake from Imperial and the game's over. And we will be sending it to Dust2 and then Inferno if we need 3.
Dust2, you say?
Yeah, how are we feeling about that for M80?
M80 Dust2. In fact, they haven't played it a single time here in Pro League.
Lost to Falcons.
Yeah, lost to Falcons at Blast. They lost to Vitality at the EWC. Oh, I think I even remember that game.
I think that was that Lake's debut?
That might have been
Against
the
Tier
one.
1, and I think he had trouble.
Yeah, 8-15 for Lake in that match. But I mean, they all had trouble. That was where Zywa was Zywing, and Flames was Flamesing, and that's a nice mouse. Look at this, a little extra weight removed from it. Slacks. I couldn't use that. I've got too sweaty hands for gaps in my mouse.
Yeah.
Would you? Yeah, you'd drown it.
I'd short circuit it.
Yeah.
Day one.
Need the Xantara's patented hand towel.
Yeah, but I don't know why he hasn't got a towel. Why is he going for paper towels?
Yeah, it is crazy.
It always just looks like a teenager's bedroom by the end of the match.
That's a good line. It's a good line. No, I just have a runny nose. Mum.
Mom, I'm just feeling a bit sick.
Every day. Okay.
Anyway.
Fucking
Moving on. Can you roll your R's, Mac?
Not on command.
Oh, okay.
Imperial. Not on command.
I can't just.
there you go.
I can do it, but I can't do it. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Kind of like me.
what a rat. Like, maybe.
Kind of sound.
I did it today. Some days I can't do it.
When you were like on the playground, what did your gun sound like? Yeah, exactly.
Well, actually, mine was like a zap.
Oh, you were you went
was a
space.
zapper. I
You
was
went space. Pew, pew. Let's see what they do with this one. They've got full round control. Blake holding short side, Sin and Rek holding Crane. And it is just a bit of a posturing, really, from Imperial. Swish has got an interesting approach to the jump spot and will throw out his HE well placed. Delays, not too much damage. 48 as they are starting to set their sights on B, and it is only Swisher here. Where's the cavalry? Maybe not necessary with a nice smoke like that at this timing. It even covers the boost.
Good blocking utility. Swisher. Oh, he's in a dangerous spot. If a flash doesn't aid him here, then okay, ready for the jump up.
But if Noah just uncrouches, he'll see him and Swish won't get the spot. He's behind the sandbag right now. There's a jump up. Oh, it's perfect. They double headshot him. They still can't clear him out. It takes a lot of work. Over the top,
Nice
Slacks
shot.
with a quick shot. Fades away off the AW. Lurking open middle. This is not normally as Try comes onto the back line. They don't hear the scope up. It's Rek with a chance. The bomb is yet to be planted. 5 seconds. Someone stick it. Try finds him through the smoke. Somehow this game is still going. Imperial hanging on by a thread.
Yeah, a decent try. That gets across the line from Imperial. Try looking nervous with the nail button. It is a bit of a nail biter for all the Brazilians out there. Long comeback to make, but I'm keen to see the try against Slacks matchup on Dust2 when we get there. Phelps, however, cracker of an opening, and the 4v5 for M80. They've just got one flash to try and make this play, and flash pops, swing comes at the top side of the ramp, and ooh, it's done some damage. Ooh, stabilize the ship, Imperial. Bomb's going B though.
Well put together. Phelps has been gaming all map long, and there's the ace for Phelps. He's not had any trouble.
When do I get nervous, Hugo?
10 rounds, maybe?
Okay.
Yeah, I think 10.
Cool, so I can be chill for now.
You're fine.
Actually, you get nervous when Imperial starts to get loud. I don't know if they're going to.
I feel like if I'm Imperial, I'm not going to start screaming.
How would we describe the two different greens of their logos here? Like, I would say M80 is close to a lime.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
more yellowy.
Like a lime.
The lime lemon.
And then you've got the Imperial more forest green. Maybe
I feel
not
like forest is quite dark.
Yeah,
Like it's like leaves. Like that's kind of like a... It's not quite turquoise, but it's...
Oh, you think it's more bluish?
It's more bluish and it's dark green.
Okay, let us know what green Imperial's logo is in the
neon.
Twitch chat.
There we go.
Ooh.
Neon
a
green.
neon
I'd go
green?
with.
Yeah.
Close to neon. Neon.
They are getting ramps for free whenever they want it. And they'll reaggress. I think that seems to be the name of the game.
Yeah, we got a 1-4 split. M80, they are playing a nice high-low setup.
I love this setup. I love this setup. It is easily rumble by a well-placed flash.
There it is.
But he's
Dodge.
ahead of it, so Sin has vision. Who's holding short? Okay, it is covered.
Yeah, Lake's there. He's got a smash, smoke to block as well, and we're going to see the boost across the top, but there's no one in CT.
Oh, he's on top default.
Slacks
Oh,
is
so
so
they've rumbled the
Yeah.
setup.
Oh, short, giving away. They get the smoke in. He's going to go anyway.
He's going through
the front side. No one's looking. No one's looking. 3 kills. Phelps redeems a double. Sin going to trade it back. They got so stuck in on that orb. They weren't ready for the contact ramp. And now, got to save this back from the edge of their seat. 3 on 3.
Job's not done. Yeah, no way starting to come in on the flank. And it's time to make this one happen. Let's see if they're ready for it. Eyes on the prize. Swisher jiggling and waiting for this push in. Ooh.
Wow. That might be game. That might be game. 3 kills for Vinny. The AWP is dropped. It's just the captain, Vinny. 1v2 right now. In trouble. There is a safe plan available. He's just going to go for it. Fake. Forcing the fight. Swisher won't bite. Vinny, Molotov. 10 seconds. Has to stick this one.
Oh my god!
He takes another headshot over the box. Vinny with a stick. Vinny with a chance. Vinny with the headshot angle over that box. But Swisher stops him. And M80, no sweat, no stress. They take their map pick.
Lime green versus emerald green. Find out what happens. Map 2, Dust 2 coming up next. An option on a pistol. Chad, wouldn't you say that's one of the places you can go on a pistol?
Yeah, this is going to be a brawl, though. Look at this. Swish and Wreck are both getting across close. They're expecting a pop of some varieties. The Julies are out, but they land nothing. Bodies hit the floor. And M80 start.
Bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Okay, sorry. We are on in someone's living room. Someone's parents upset. What
It's
are
a
you
Saturday
watching?
night.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
They're not going to get a single kill.
No,
now,
no.
gentlemen, I'm currently making it look now. League Ops. Sorry.
Oh,
I don't think Slacks is too sorry. He's thinking about going for the 1v5.
He's not going to win it, though.
No, but he's going to go for the ninja, right? So he's going to sit elevator. They're not
he's
going
got
to
a
clear
kit.
him.
It makes sense.
He's going to sit Ellie. No one's going to clear him. They're going to assume he's saved. No one's going to clear him. Well, he could just... Okay.
Hit the kukli. Hit the kukli.
That was an accident. That was a mouse wheel accidental. Okay, anyway, where I was. Not League Ops, tournament management. The gentleman behind the curtain. You know who we're talking to. Now, have the rules, tournament management, changed for how we do the playoffs? Let me know. I'm going to assume they haven't.
If they haven't...
I'm starting to work on things.
Cool, okay.
Starting to get out there, because tomorrow night I'm going to have to stand in front of a whiteboard and titter myself. So I want to make sure that I'm up to date. Now, the teams that place first in their group, wow, what a segue. That's what's happening in this game. Will be seeded as per the ESL World Ranking. And then they will be placed within the bracket.
I would just... Okay, I actually don't know who of M80 and Imperial has a better world ranking.
M80 is ranked 20th, and Imperial is ranked 36th.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter because neither of them will have a higher world ranking than Vitality, Na'Vi, G2/Liquid. So Na'Vi and G2 are the highest seeds in their groups. Liquid versus Vitality is our final game of tomorrow night to work out which team will top that group.
Okay.
And this one right here. So those the 4 teams that we may end up having are any constellation of Vitality/Liquid plus Na'Vi, G2, and then M80/Imperial. So those are the 4 teams that will be our highest seeded teams, but it could be Vitality who are number 1, Na'Vi who are number 2, G2 who are number 4, Liquid who are number 10.
Yeah.
So M80 or Imperial will be the 4th seed, no matter what. No matter what. So keep that in mind. Liquid will be the 3rd seed, no matter what, if they make it through.
And what about if we go to the round of 12?
No matter what.
Hang on. That's a solid hold. M80 on the guns. Taking full on control. Missed corner smoke is no good from him.
Now, I don't like to normally do this, but Chad, I was talking to you off air.
Oh, no.
And I said, oh, it's probably 3, right? And you said, nope, today's the day. And what you were implying there is that M80 were going to get another Dust 2 win.
Do you know why today's the day?
I don't know why today's the day. In fact, I didn't believe that today was the day, but I'd like to know why.
Well, M80 have had a couple of extra days between their last match and this one.
Yeah.
They've looked at the veto. They've understood who they're playing. They've said Dust 2 is going to come through in the pool. And what would have happened in that time?
They did practice.
They probably watched Imperial's Dust 2.
Not only that, but they've also tweaked their own. So they have tailored their game to Imperials by also fixing some of their mistakes. So what you're going to see is all of that knowledge, that data, the def, has been putting into play alongside of Sin right now to take out Imperial in a 2-0 fashion.
Try has just been robbed, by the way, if you guys missed that. Did
Yeah,
you
I
not?
did.
The spam at mid?
Well, he wasn't robbed.
Depends on the law.
He should have killed him.
How many bullets did he use,
true.
Mac?
Not enough,
A whole
apparently.
magazine, a bit of a Molotov to put him in position, and they just didn't hit. The 1 or 2 that were needed.
Nice MC, by the way. J-Raz would never have caught that. That's an MC special right there.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, back to the seeding for the bracket, which we're going to do
Yes.
again tomorrow. So seeds 1 and 4, right? So the highest seed and the lowest seed of the top 4 will be same half of the bracket.
So G2 Vitality.
Well, we don't know yet.
I see.
We don't know yet. But in that situation, it would have, like, let's say Vitality beat Liquid tomorrow. Let's live in that universe. And let's say that M80 win now. It'll be Vitality and M80 same half of the bracket, and then it would be Na'Vi and G2 same half of the bracket.
We were just talking about it during Vertigo about how we feel like we'd really like to see M80 versus, you know, a top opponent. And just to see how they kind of fare against...
Feels almost guaranteed.
Well, certainly.
Yep.
Yeah, but like, is it in the candidates for the...
Like
you can't work out all
we
the
can't
other
even do that.
information at the moment because there is a random element as well where something needs to be drawn from a hat. We will have balls. There'll be balls
Balls in
play.
hats.
I love balls.
Silver balls.
Hinge smoke coming through. I want to see if that hits for try. People were missing it yesterday and awkward at long, but no way survives. Hinge smoke looks good on the map. It has missed.
Well, having a reroute right now are Imperial. They're not going to get out long, so trying to take a little bit more space down the guts. And yeah, you're right, it has missed. But will Phelps walk through? He might. This is an open door. No, he's not. All right, well, he's lining up the mid to B smoke. He's going to lob that one out. Sin and Lake able to combine, so they should keep information. Flash forward. Lake waiting for the timing. Does he let Sin take first contact? Oh, he does. Both of them taking heavy damage. Lake and Sin, the walking wounded, but a number advantage to work with a minute on the clock.
Yeah, and I like how M80 have fallen into this 3-2 split, just full long control, full B control, and even if it is going to be the B split, they should be able to pick 1 or 2 off and put themselves in a solid position, but the bomb's going up short. Ooh, Rek could be in a rough position. Nice shot from Slacks to slow down the cat push. And with the molly, and 50 on the clock, Imperial reroute back towards B. Unless they have free will. They're just waiting for M80 to make a mistake, but there's not many of those being made.
He could even just be savoring. I said savoring. I meant savoring.
I thought you did that on
They
purpose.
could be savoring the moment.
Are you
That's what
hungry?
they're doing. That's
They're
what they're doing.
savoring the moment. No, I've just been smashing sugar. Which is ill-advised, I would say. But
That's sweetening, not savoring.
yes, true, actually. Yeah. Oh, dear. Okay, well, that's going to be 2-2, all tied up. 3 rifles being carried through into the next. The loss bonus going to come into play. Vinny should be able to bring out another. Phelps is going to be the only one light on. As far as util, no way can buy 2 flashes.
What are you looking up there, Alex?
Well, it's because we were talking about hats, and I remember that the UK has a really weird, like, dead law.
About
that
hats.
If a pregnant lady needs a wee, she can request a policeman's helmet.
Okay.
And apparently the law still exist.
Is that still a thing?
It's, well, yeah, like it exists. I don't know whether or not policemen are going to honor it in 2020.
Do they even
I don't
wear
know what-
helmets anymore?
that's-
Yeah,
yeah, that's the big
they've still got
question.
those silly,
Really?
silly big ones.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay. Silly
the
big
Brits
ones.
and silly hats. We do those.
And silly rules.
We've also copied, like, we do the same legal system as you guys, so we wear the wigs, right?
Yeah.
Because we're still part of, right?
Still part of
We
what?
still we got the king on the coin, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
King on the coin.
King on the coin.
The wealth of the common.
All right, well, looking like we're going into a bit of a default spread. Vinny back cat, try in the Suicido. We've got Phelps in upper tunnels.
Good fucking round. They're breaking down.
They're breaking down.
Oh no! Did they have up?
Well, vibes
Breaking down.
at an all-time high.
They're breaking down.
They're breaking down.
But that's actually a nice look into the camaraderie that is built within a team right there. The jokes, you know, people being funny, keeping the vibes high. Look at this angle from Slacks. It's an angle that we all know, that we all love.
Ooh, flashed off. Heard that coming. Gets out of danger's way. Will hang around on site and even reaggress here. Good timing on that HE. Big damage. Ooh, not as much as it maybe deserved.
Yeah, could have been a lot better. Vinny and try, but there's Vinny gone. Lovely catch from Slacks. Okay, they're starting to make a strong case. If they can defend this B hit, Swish has been distracted. Swish, get your nades out of your hands. It looks like MacMate right now. Swish against one, and only one. It's the B site lost. And that's going to be an easy plant. Sorry about that personal attack there, Mac.
That hit home.
Oh, sorry about that.
Really fucking me up.
Put
the
your
other day,
nades
wasn't
away.
it?
Put your nades away. Swish up fell to a similar trap though. I mean, I think there was just enough of a fuss kicked up on short that he was convinced it's like it's mid, it's Xbox, it's something lower. It's not going to be 3 up in upper B. They are having a look at this retake. I'm impressed that they're giving it a go.
More than a look. They're giving it a red hot crack, Alex.
They're having a look, but just as easy as it starts, it could end horribly for Imperial. Good kill. They find them. Every single one on the B site, and just enough time with the kit. That's a crazy retake. That is a crazy one. They are now. Most definitely breaking down. You're feeling like you're set, and he's having a monster at 9-11 local. Phelps getting caffeinated and hopefully motivated to take this 3.
Okay, I've been doing a bit more research. I know I keep sidebarring us here, guys, but this is getting crazy the deeper I look into this. So if the rules are the same as last season, and Vitality beat Liquid tomorrow, which, remember, would put G2 and Na'Vi on the same half of the bracket.
Yeah.
Teams who came 3rd in their group need to be on that same half of the bracket, but in the opposite quarter.
Sure.
Which would mean that we would have the likes of Spirit, G2, FaZe, and Na'Vi all on the same half of the bracket.
Yo, some crazy head-to-heads early then. Sin's taking a nice opening. They have half invested into this one, trying to remain threatening, try and keep the CT economy a little bit more humble, because it is starting to swell. You can see Slack 6500s, 59 for Rec. They're certainly comfortable. So just looking for a couple of kills here. A bomb plant would go a long way as well. Is it 600 now, Chad? I didn't actually like pay too much of attention.
600 what?
Yeah,
bomb plant
yes.
reward?
Yeah,
from 800 to 600.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, indeed. So a $200 deduction. It's kind of like Monopoly.
Would you say it's made it like much of an impact? Is it the main impact is that on that like pistol AK like second round?
It's mainly for the second round, but if you are one of the individuals who plant the bomb, there can only be one, or you get a kill, right? Then you can have the Galil.
Yeah.
Right. So it's really also about how much damage you do. It's not just about prioritizing the plant.
Okay.
And then that means that you're going to have to try and mingle things together. Okay, we can have a couple of Galils, but we need some Tech 9s or Mac 10s to supplement with utility. So it means that it's not just, all right, let's buy 5 Galils and we can contact and we know that they need to buy MP9s with util. Like that's the other thing. If you're on the CT side and you're down to 1 player in that retake scenario, right? Then you're gonna have 1 player, and you would have probably taken damage, so you're not getting the cheap head armor.
Yeah.
Right. So the Ts, they were always having these really strong second rounds, and it was just tough for the for the CTs to contend with it.
You can go for the VPS strat as well. Just go for an AK, make someone miss out on the Kevlar, but get like 3 other people with Kev as well, and then you've got a potential to recycle that across.
I think it just gives more options, which is good, right? I think that's one of the keys is having a few. I love it. They're smoking across, and they're still going for the peak. Okay. Well, Lake and Slack's into lower. This is frisky.
Yeah, this is very, very
down.
frisky, but is it risky? And are they breaking down? No, he's going to line up a flashbang for this. He's going to drop in. He is. Forces the AWP away, clears and isolates the Jewel. Fair play to No Way. Slacks gets 1, but is he going to get run down here? Does dip back behind the box. Incendiary forces the fight. Decent. He steps into the flame.
Push.
Nice aggression from Rec. Takes down the bomb carrier and try. The AWP gone. Vinny is perfect.
Okay, miscomp. Maybe thought there was less people towards top mid.
But Sin can piece this one together. So the bomb still needs to be picked up. There's plenty of time on the clock, and he's just going to gamble on a side. Now, we can see where he's headed. Imperial have absolutely no idea. Decent in spawn. Vinny now backing up, and actually, this could be perfect. The question is, does Sin just push into upper and wait?
Or he gets
if he just
caught.
waits, he's got both.
He's doing just that.
He's going to keep moving.
If he
Is this
keeps
the
moving,
overcook?
he's dead. If he keeps moving, he's dead.
That's the overcook. Unlucky.
Well, you know, patience is a virtue, but sometimes...
Life just isn't virtuitous.
What is a virtue? Behavior showing high moral standards. 7th highest order of the 9th-fold celestial hierarchy.
Of course.
Yeah.
As we all
That's what I was going to say.
know.
It's exactly on the tip of my tongue, that. The 7th highest order.
Yeah, Rex going, why is he still in spawn, the dickhead? You know, that's what he's thinking.
Yeah.
That's not what he's saying.
I like the long push, though. That was cool. Right. Slacks tested early, and bloody hell. He's just been beheaded. Decent. Decent indeed.
Smoke didn't block. They're going to go.
Oh, Molly hasn't hit the right mark, but it does provide weird cover for
Sin should have him.
decent to
He's
make his
crossed,
way
though.
around. I think
He's lost his head.
a flash.
GG.
Something weird's going on here. Wreck down. Swisher and Lake looking to save, and they are not allowed. Imperial. Ooh. Bringing that round
Those rounds,
right home.
Those rounds don't feel good.
Real pace to that one as well, though. Like how quick that split came in. There was just so much pressure. That opening shot from Decent was a banger onto the AWP. Right? Rips off his head. And then when they go to block short with the smoke, there's a gap, so they're happy to play through it. So much. And you know that if a team's starting, 1 to 2 long, which is pretty standard, at this point you're trying to beat that rotation. So I really love the pace from Imperial. Good stuff. And will be an eco for M80 now, so they're going to have to work hard to get in.
The one guy who
It's not an
bought
eco.
the one guy who bought Kev in a rifle gets leg shot, and now Swisher with no Kev is given the M4. So that's a really nice shot from Try. It's kind of limited the potential.
Oh, I like this though. Rex going to put his life on the line to allow Swisher to try and trade, but they get so much information and map control by pushing up a dark here, not going too far. But the problem is, bomb out long, Imperial are probably just going to commit to
I'm giving M80 a 0% chance of winning this round.
Okay. What if they get this gun out of decent?
0% chance.
Okay.
Well, with that said, 60% of the rounds that they've won on Dust2 have been on the CT side. So they're going to be looking for like a 7-5 half on this CT half. And yeah, picking up an AK is nice. Going to try and bring that through to the next.
Scout still cooking, and they know the M4's in lower, so they'll upgrade to that and probably just save. Rek gonna hang at long doors.
Yeah, I mean, if for Rek, there's nothing really to be lost. Saving Kev doesn't feel good, so maybe he, thinks better of pushing the AWP and the Molotov.
Yeah, keep the armor.
All right, I guess. I was thinking he might be able to try and catch something on the exit, but they've already got mid under lock and key.
I think Phelps was just looking to see if they did whisk that rifle away, which they have, and is just looking to make sure there's no free weapons carried across to the next. But do you really want to put an AK on the line in this situation when your economy's in a very good position, keeping 4 alive, knowing M80 you have the money to buy into the next anyway?
Yeah, but, you know, some people want the stats back.
True.
Some people want the numbers next to their name.
The extra factor.
Well, they're not going to get any extras. It's going to be one round the difference. I can't wait tomorrow when the bracket thing happens. It's only been like 17 seasons. Obviously, we've had dip, but I get it now. I get it. I completely get it.
That's nice. I remember...
I even wrote a Reddit post that I'm now reading about it. That's how I'm refreshing my memory of how it works.
I wondered what you were doing over there.
Yeah.
Or I thought it was just a random stranger had given you the...
No, that's me.
The breakdown.
Yeah, I thought it was a fresh
right
one.
There. Don't say my name.
Chad Sponge Birch.
Don't say it. I'm anonymous on Reddit.
Yeah. Just a little
Just like
CQB.
everyone else at home.
Someone's going to try and find
I'm
it.
seething.
And so the 10th round commences, and MacMate is going to guide you through.
Yes, welcome to the tour of round 10. M80 slacks with the AWP. Going to be going up short again, I'd say. Been going there a lot.
I
Didn't
love
have the
this.
best spawn.
Good old suicide biff.
Straight down the guts of mid.
Ooh. Bad spawns for long. Go for it anyway. Try, missed it. Chance splits those wickets and won't find any damage.
Look at this. Straight out the guts. Because they're spamming, Lake's not going to expect him to be close. I just love the pace on it. That he was ready for it. He's seen that one before.
Kind of sick, actually.
I know he's your new favorite player.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. I don't normally have favorites, but I've decided I've got one.
You like his sass and the fact that he backs up his sass.
Yes.
If he was just sassy, you wouldn't like him as much.
No. They haven't dropped a map, Chad. ESL Pro League Season 20.
Well, they're dropping some nades right now.
Yeah, apparently. What the fudge was that?
A misthrow.
Okay.
Not everything can go right. But again, as we've seen in the earlier successful rounds for M80, with the man advantage, they're happy just to fall back, play
Phelps
long, play
walking through
B.
this?
Thinking about it.
He's gone straight through. So they're going to go for the mid to B. Why not? If Phelps is out.
But Lake and Swish have already kind of set up for this. They've been, like, after that early 5v4, they've already...
Nah. This is still tough.
Swish has got one
This is
banger
still tough.
to set Lake up for an upper fight.
This is still tough, gentlemen.
I don't know, man. I think two from Lake,
Door
one
smoke's
from
bad.
Swish.
Door smoke's really bad. So Lake's able to fight through those doors. Won't be able to get that second. Swisher wants to go for the trade, but the upper dark push is too damn good. And that's looking pretty good right now. Try takes another, and M80 save. And that's Counter-Strike 2, baby.
It's just like a mid to B split is really difficult to defend with against two players. You essentially need to be on the same page. Are we going to fight the mid to B, or are we going to push into the upper tunnels? And if you have a crossfire set up, that crossfire needs to be aided by some utility, right? And as Mac was highlighting, the door smoke was bad, so it's a massive gap. In that moment, you're probably needing Lake to push into upper tunnels, but the way that they were defending, they was hoping to get the info early. I think Phelps being through the doors meant that there was just so much free information for Imperial to be able to base that decision off. Because if they were behind the doors, it had to go for the mid to B smoke again, which they obviously did, but they knew that it was clear. They knew that they didn't have to worry about clearing close. They could take a couple of extra seconds off the clock. So up to 6 rounds now are Imperial. There's still going to be enough carried through for M80 to justify obviously, as well, the loss bonus playing in their favor. So down the stretch, it's a nice place to be, but you want another round before you go into half-time. Third map, Inferno, so we get 2 boring maps and 1 good map in the series, but, you know, that's just sometimes how it goes.
It's a ballsy way to do the boost, isn't it? Right in the middle. If there was a AWP brave enough to peek try, it would just be a straight head-to-head. That's enough from you. Sin does manage to land about half damage onto Phelps, and if he places his nade well, yeah, that's going to put Phelps on notice. 16 points of health to work with. Ah, careful, no way. Takes a lick of the flame on Xbox. No one active on short, so they'll have short control. Long being fought, Rec close door. It's Vidi versus Rec in that regard. 2-man mid setup, try just holding the cross, but will lose vision.
Towards the mid-round, M80 have drained a lot of that utility, mid-B smoke, just to try and drain even more of that. But it is just going to draw attention instead of utility. Hard crossfire on mid for M80. For long setup, short the weak point. And that's where Imperial are heading. So M80 might have to play for the retake here, depending on how Slacks goes from that long corner. Nice progression utility, flashes across the top, Slacks connects for the first. You might be able to find even more damage. Rec dealing with the push through long doors, and just like that, Imperial put themselves in an odd position up on the trash can. It's not looking good, and Sin here is not going to go up a second time. How's the timing? Try sees the top of the helmet, top of the head. The tip of the spear even. Ooh, connects.
Dinked? What? Nice catch from Slacks. And Phelps, we saw how he got to 16 points of health. He's the last one standing. Didn't really feel like he had the health to go for anything particularly adventurous. So it's just going to be a save.
Kings of the Peter out, aren't we?
Yeah.
We love a good Peter out.
Who the hell is Peter? And why is he involved in petering it out? I reckon it's something to do with metal working.
Isn't he the audio guy?
That's Paul.
That's Paul. Just the other P.
All of the disciples.
Yeah.
Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Peter, and Paul.
And Lucifer.
Did I just name all the disciples? I don't think I actually have.
Peter's the pirate.
I did go to Bible
He
camp.
delivered the fucking mail on the
That's
first
true.
day.
He did. Well,
You
wasn't
knew
the
that.
first. One of the first.
First week,
Come on.
week and day. Look, it all blends together.
He
here,
was
doesn't it?
here at some point. We haven't seen him since. It's tough out there on the oceans. Final round, first half, second map. Seeding on the line. They are
Seeding?
Oh, yeah. Hey, and as I continue to put these seed pools together, Alex, it's a treacherous pass. Flash at the ready, jump spot, so Sin assisting. Slacks his barrel. Oh, headbutts that. Slacks will have to run through the flame, so they force them back off short. It's going to give them a longer rotation point, setting up for the B hit. Imperial,
Swish
this
has had
is going to be explosive.
Yeah, he's had a really tough half of Swish. He's got Lake to support him. If he can get towards this box, that's huge.
They're breaking down.
Smoke.
Ooh, he knew that was
Molly.
coming. Won't be able to spam on the push from uppers, but playing around the smoke here. Going to be able to find the one up anyway. Lake finds another, and things get a little awkward on the B side. No Way answers back with the double, but they still have B control. A whole lot of time to play with, but those smokes can only last for so long. Nade, ooh, lands in a good position, forces Sin away. And a re-smoke on door, but it has to be window they're worried about. Sin almost gets it all done, but it is going to be the molly from Slacks to kill his teammate. 1v2 angle. Try hasn't been ticked by the molly, and he's going to go forward, but they're ready for it. We're looking at a 6-6 half here, and it's looking like it's anyone's game on D2.
Hello and welcome back to TI After Dark. Today we're going to be breaking down all of the happenings at the International for 2024. Team Liquid, coached by Blitz, finally take down Gaming Gladiators in the upper bracket final to book themselves a spot in the grand final.
An elusive team for them, and to do it on the TI stage, no less. For Liquid, it was not only slaying the demon that's been chasing them around this entire year, but for them to do it on the TI stage for the grand finals is going to be a spectacle to behold, Chad.
And quite an upset victory. Tundra taking down Team Falcons 2-0.
2-0?
Yeah, couldn't believe it. And the BM from Ramses in the chat saying, well, boys, it's over. The shit talk, it was at an all-time high, and we do find Gaming Gladiators taking on Tundra tomorrow for a spot in that grand final. Love to hear more. Use the hashtag EPL mailbag.
It's all about auras in Dota 2 right now. Make sure you buy those aura items.
Oh, okay. That's how you want to start a pistol. A couple of crispies. And I'm not talking about the donuts.
It's going to be both pistols if it goes this way.
Unless.
Re-smoke on the cross here.
Silax has got the perfect weapon for the job. It's interesting to see whether he can spot anyone over the top, and the spam from the USP of No Way. Important frags here for the Brazilian side.
Flawless by the looks of things. Yeah, confirmed. Try. Grab the last two. And no plant means force buy is hard to justify if you're on M80. So we might see the full economical and the AKs come out into the next.
Let's see what their options are. Okay. Good couple of shots coming through. And Imperial happy to get a clean pistol. We are going to go for the scout angle for Slacks here. Doesn't quite spot anyone pushing into lower.
I do like it. I think one of the keys, because obviously he wouldn't have added it. Okay, that's a dick. Obviously he... No. Please at least let him use the scout. Guys, the whole point of him buying the scout, right, is because next round he's not going to be able to buy an AWP. So he probably buys a scout again. But your entire purpose as the guys with Glocks is not to die within the first 20 seconds of the round so that Slacks can get some tags and then you can finish them off with the Glocks as a pack. What you did right there was a complete waste of Slacks' time and money, and I don't want to see it again.
And that's Coach Chad. You get one of those, and you've had it.
No more chances.
No more chances.
You just made him waste. You've made him waste 1,700 smackaroos right there.
It's true. However, here you go. Rec apologizes.
I only gave him an AK. Yeah,
Said, listen,
you're better,
man,
mate.
I'm sorry, bro. I'll take a Techers. You go take your long spawn with an AK-47.
Because why buy the scout anyway? You know?
Someone
Long corner smoke.
Oh,
Flash bonger. And, oh, weird. Little gap on that smoke.
I think it's the one that encompasses all of long, but unfortunately there is going to be that tiny gap that they play in front of, and M80 do not get that long control.
Yeah, I'm not, like, with that smoke, right? So obviously corner smoke or the bridge version, now the smoke in CS2 is big enough to puff up.
Yeah.
So you're almost calling the bluff of the CTs there, and you're saying you will not cross this because you're so worried about the flashes. Whereas corner, you know that they're going to swing wider, and look at this. The Vinny shutdown from Vinny, the MP9 unleashes the Fury. Traded eventually, they're in, but Decent's still here.
Yeah, it's going to come down to this window duel here, Swisher. And his teammate mollies it. Perfect. Perfect to repel the invaders. That was an important one. Slacks gets nothing done on his AK after the first. And so a 3v2, two coming lower. Swisher positioning to try and isolate these duels is not going to be easy. Spacing's bad. Oh, but he can't hit the headshot.
Big Sin. What can he do? Does what I would do.
Sin bin right now.
He is. Sin bin just walking around with a nade in your hands in a 1v3. Not going to work out for him.
Sinbad the pirate.
Sinbad, obviously, the pirate. We all know the story of Sinbad. Couldn't tell you anything that happened in Sinbad.
He was a sailor.
Well, yeah, other than that.
I like how the quickness as well to react to just going through tunnels for the retake. You know, teams can take a little bit too long to make that call, and then it's way too late. So I enjoy the quickness within that call. And it looks like M80 are in the race to the bottom, and the bottom being Inferno.
This will be the first map they've lost, but it is their worst map, we're learning very quickly. So just the one win so far in the last 3 months. It was up against Wildcard, but losses to all European competition, and now South American competition, it seems. Phelps finds himself an AK.
And for our German viewers, that's Wildcard.
Wildcard, yeah. Hang on.
Trap set up. Attention drawn away from the car, but it's not quite enough to have us convinced that Imperial is still in a good position in this round.
I don't know why. I think Try's got 1 or 2 here. I think he's absolutely set for success. The dual Beretta is certainly not the perfect weapon for the job. I would have liked to see a little quick scope action, but he's not interested.
Ooh.
And Vinny in support as well. So yeah, I don't know, man. This is still uncomfortable for M80.
I like the setup.
That's what I'm saying. Cheeky
no
no-scope. 2v2. Has Vinny been spotted as well? Lake's coming in. And spots out the AWP. Beautiful wall bang from Lake, but he hasn't got the health for this. He really doesn't. Low HP. 1 versus 1 with Vinny. Full HP. Just crouches into the angle and finds it. Beautifully played by Vinny. And the Brazilians, they find their voice. They want to put M80 down in the dirt after conceding that first map so convincingly. They want to take the same kind of scoreline. It was a 13-7 map 1, so certainly still attainable. I think that would put them in good stead for Inferno as our deciding map between round of 16 and the quarters. Both teams in the playoffs. Oof.
I love that spot out of Vinny. Just playing the headshot line on Trash.
Yeah, I like that he didn't play scared as well. Maybe his teammates communicated the... Oh.
That was personal.
Yeah, I mean, with the kind of finger gun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do. I don't know. The way I read that, it seemed pretty sassy. Yeah. Kind of like, yeah. I'm gonna beat you in 2 maps. That's what he kind of said.
I heard the word peek, but peek it could be.
Like Pikachu.
Yeah. Anything. Nice no-scope. Has to be commended. Won the RNG role that time. And let's see if M80 are going to be able to win another round here on the T side. So far, they haven't won one.
Can we like reflect upon what their T side's lacking, Chad? Other than kills, or is it kills?
I think with the way the rounds have gone, right? Their first rifle round didn't have a full buy. Their second rifle round didn't have a full buy. This is their actual first full rifle round, and somebody's dead within the opening seconds without any trade potential. So at the moment, Alex, that's all I got.
It feels like M80 are just making small mistakes, and Imperial are doing really good at punishing said mistakes. Okay, Molly is just going to be disrespected. I don't think it quite hit the mark there, but the one going down to CT doesn't stop Phelps from being in this position, but he will fall away. Doesn't want to throw away the man advantage. Decent, fighting on his own now, waiting for the other flashes to come through. Great layering of those mollies just to keep Imperial guessing as to what to do here. But they are going to commit to the 5v4 on the retake.
Yeah, a lot of utility for this. A couple of mollies left to displace, flashes as well. There's one of the 2 used. On the fate of this smoke, Swisher has to get a multi-kill, Alex.
It's not going to be easy now. He's been noted. They're going to clear the smoke. Double peek. This is brutal. Yep, nothing done by Swish. Sin, however, catching one. There's another on long. No anymore. Now they can use ramp. Ramp is now an option. Over the edge of the smoke, trying to stay active. Vinny will run him down, and Lake's in the clutch, but where's the time? They have to run him down. Lie on time, and he's only going to have done it. Lake will take the clutch. Just as Try found his voice, and they silenced them.
Even salvages an AWP to put into the hands of Slacks. There's still enough money for another Imperial buy. Taking a timeout. Zach doesn't like the way that one feels. But that was the first full gun round that M80 have had, and they did that with a man disadvantage from the start.
Right, Rec went down in the first, like, 10 seconds.
And then, I understand it had to be a Lake 1-on-3 clutch, but they get into the side, the bomb's down, they're defending. Think about it, the B-bomb site as well. They had a winnable situation where, Sin gets caught with the molly in the 1v3. Swish doesn't get a kill in upper tunnels. So they have been close. It's not like that these rounds have been missing too much of a flavor. I just think not having full buys until this point is definitely a contributing factor.
We'll see if M80 decide to play the spawns here. They don't have the best A long spawn. They've got a decent B spawn.
I think they might boost Slacks.
Yeah.
Right, because you're not going to use these spawns to charge out long. So I guess it's just see what you can find with Slacks' AWP. The information.
Bumbled that, but smoked anyway.
There is a lot of presence from Imperial over towards that B side of the map. If M80 opt to go for something...
Okay. Look, it's not looking comfortable. No one's saying pressure. That. No one ever said that. Decent's going to swing into lower to take this fight. Orb's going to transition across, and Slack's still towards suicide. So they hold it back. Second flash. This time, Lake profits. Man advantage. Cool your jets. Don't give away a pick to Try. You know that he was searching, but you need to find some space or territory elsewhere. So mid-door smoke in play. Now they need to work on some cat control. Bomb on Sin rotating over. And both of those smokes aren't ideal, right? There's a possibility if Try wanted to play over the top. It does look like M80 are waiting for a re-aggress.
What's going on here?
He wants another
Try's been
smoke,
given a
or no?
flash, I think, so No Way's going to be walking up, and at some point, if they hear anything on short, No Way's getting flashed in. He's looking to fight his way back into the round. Swisher starting to make this move, and M80 are postured for the split. If both these Cat players
This
go
has
down...
to be dry though, Mac. They don't have a flash to take the short fight. Okay, the molly helps.
But it shows them their hand.
Well, yeah, I mean, Try has to worry about long. Someone
They're
has
not
to
even
worry
out
about
long yet.
Yeah, they are going so slow.
Oh, dearie me.
Try gets here first. That is criminal that he gets there first. Ooh, maybe a chance for a trade. M80 will be able to time it out of bedroom, but Try is going to tear them apart. Good shot from Lake to maybe save the
Left
round.
across though. Smoke's up.
No Way's in this smoke.
Yeah, this will be cheeky.
Oh, problems! Bomb planting,
Safe,
3 on
safe.
2. How has this gone wrong? How did this go so wrong? You got Try hitting every shot he takes.
Oh, Sin 2 now. Apparently, Vinny has to... Sorry, Phelps. Vinny goes down. Phelps has to look for the save. Try got so fortunate with that timing, right? The fact that they put the pressure on short actually pushes Try into where the hit's coming from. Orp is taking the fight. Slax is hunting this down. Misses shot. Now they know where Phelps is. Don't give the Orp away, mate.
He really wants it. I mean, I understand, you know, he's feeling the energy. They've won 2 rounds sequentially.
Oh, Phelps didn't see that cross at mid. They have the info on his position, but Lake won't be able to readjust. Ooh, losing this many guns is actually horrific for M80.
But they're taking control of the finances now, right? So it's 1900 coming into this one, but you can't justify a buy from Imperial, right? They should be taking an eco behind the saved M4 and then they can buy again, unless they feel that the economy game that you're talking about right now is close enough that they should force and not allow M80 to start building a bank. But it's about what can you do with this Phelps M4. He has the best spawn to push into lower tunnels out of everybody on the team, so if they wanted to use him offensively within the early stages, that's a possibility.
He's looking that way. One smoke from Vinny to block info at mid. And there's not going to be the boost this time. Phelps making that move we were talking about.
Yeah, they've slipped lower. It's going to be most definitely on the agenda for Lake to hold this, but to push it, it's quite a potent setup. No Way and Phelps, both in a bit of an aggressive stance here. Only Lake. And deleted by the Deeg.
2 would have been seen in the death camera.
And now they know there's another one there, so they are going to accelerate A. It is all about Try and his P250, but there's a molly on his face, and he's gone down. So, sure,
Phelps is here.
there's an M4.
That's quick rotation.
Running to Gandalf, but spotted, loses the power to surprise, and goes down to Rek. Nice double kill from Rek to save them from what would have been a really awkward round to lose.
Yeah.
Boosted Deeg, though.
Making it way up to the top. I think they spotted that cross at Goose side. Big shot, No Way. Getting the job done. 3v3. And funnily enough, maybe still a chance for Imperial.
Picked up a molly there, decent. Don't know what he's going to be able to do with it, and Sin catches Vinny on the jump up. So maybe, yeah, just save what you brought in. There was an M4A4 down somewhere.
It's on
It's
Gandalf.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Very hard to retrieve. Maybe it's just exits or hoping that it blows this way. Bomb
There's
radius quite small
It's right there.
on Dust2 in comparison to some of the other maps, rather.
I just was thinking, well, Decent was in upper tunnels for so long, but he didn't have the AK. And I went off him. I started flying around looking for the AK and he picked it up. So maybe it got house kept and brought outside time. I didn't quite catch it, but either way,
Yeah.
they couldn't pick that up quick enough to get back into the retake with 2 guns. It was only Phelps who could respond. A tactical time at the 3rd required for Imperial now, so we're getting deep into things. Zach feeling the pressure. It's just a 1-round game. And the problem with the economy being taken back in control by this point of M80 in the game is this buy, because the loss bonus being so low for Imperial, means that it won't facilitate the try AWP. It's not possible. They can't get it into his hands. So at this point in the game, they're going to have to do it on the rifle work, and Try's up to 17 kills. We saw a couple nice shots from him in the previous with the AWP, so there are problems. M80 win this. Let's say Imperial get wiped or they only save a couple of guns. Well, they have to, either take a partial behind the save guns or an eco, like a partial buy as a team, before the guns come out again. And at that point, M80 will be in the lead. So this is very tough for Imperial now.
Working up that round loss bonus as well as things start to go wrong for them here. M80 looking to tie things up and doing it the hard way. Slacks gets to the long corner first, flashes, blind him, and it will be Imperial taking it.
Surely not. Come on now.
Dangerous games.
Yeah, we're putting a lot of pressure, and wow, Imperial actually... Whoopsie daisies.
There's been a couple of these.
Maybe that's the discomfort on the map.
Yeah.
Well, the second flash does absolutely nothing either. But a repos right now with quite a stance towards short.
Ooh, trap set up on short, yeah.
Someone in chat said that Swisher naded the AK away. Okay, that's why they had a hard... Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you to
Good
the eye
looking
in
out.
the sky.
Ooh, Phelps is playing very forward on short. There is a potential for a flash from Try. It'll have to be timed to perfection, waiting for sound cues to call for it. Now is not the time. Puts it back in his pockets. Phelps in no way, waiting to swing. That's the flash. Oh, the swing. That's in. Empty-handed. No way. Big frag.
Now blocked, so they're going to have to reroute.
40 seconds. Vinny and Decent comfortable on B right now.
You feel this forces them into a B split.
It does. Rex on his way.
The bomb on Slacks, though, does it go out mid to B? Does it go back through upper tunnels?
He could throw. Rek could throw a door smoke from spawn. That would.
That's wrong, mate. You've lined that up completely incorrectly, Chief.
Feeling the pressure. I know they got a bad smoke here as well. Someone could gaze across the top, but it might draw attention away from uppers, which is where the majority are coming from. 1-for-1. Bomb going to be seen in transition. Vinny,
Lake.
he's in a very solid position. Lake finds one and the double,
Bomb,
but they still need to get
5.
past Vinny.
Vinny's still on side. No time. They won the round. No way, just has to live, and that's a nasty way to lose a round. Oh man, Vinny just by existing at the back of the site does enough.
Okay.
Final timeout. It's time for Mr. Jackson to give him some ideas. And you know, I don't want to badmouth Def, but I do think those frames are the best ones he's ever had. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologized a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real.
I don't know where that song goes from there, but we got the
enough.
best part of it done.
Sorry, my mama, something like that.
Yeah.
So I think our observer there was trying to highlight that the tags through the door may have slowed the plant down just to avoid the time.
Ooh,
Now,
was it that
we'll never
close?
know.
No.
We'll never know. I like this combo. Molly towards short to stop the push. Did the door smoke miss? Yes, it did.
Yep.
Dude, at that point,
work on that, bro.
At that point, you don't want to be going, yeah, you missed the smoke again, but it's kind of important.
Hasn't stopped Sin. He took the bomb up cat anyway. He's like, yo, I don't care. I need to take this space. And now Phelps is actually very bravely mantled up, but that's not going to feel good. That's a one-tap, beautiful headshot. Try on top of the car, power position, but Lake's not scared of anything. Straight into the side, peeks the AWP, delivers the headshot, and now could deliver a 10th round to make this just a one-round game once more.
Hit him with the sprint. Imperial are hard looking to save here. You look at the cash in the bank, there's none left, and if they lose all these weapons, it's going to be 11 on the board for M80, probably, if things don't go wrong.
Well, we shouldn't have it any other way, right, gentlemen? We definitely want to go down to the wire. There's no such thing as too many overtimes. Just ask M80. Think about that match they had earlier in the tournament against Fnatic.
Yeah.
They played 100 rounds within that series. Absolute banger, setting world records. We have Guinness on the line. They'll be delivering the plaque as we move into the playoffs.
Oh, sorry.
Mr. Guinness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got my hopes up. Still a good kind of Guinness. And Imperial will allow themselves to keep 3 rifles in the necks.
I'd love to see that first headshot from like Lake, because Phelps didn't. There he is. There he is. Speak his name. But yeah, 22 years of age. And this is the angle. Ready? And then he decided, you know what?
That's just angle gapping.
There's an AWP, is there? An AWP car? Not anymore. Not anymore. Yeah.
Try went for the air punch on the monitor.
Oh, this is it towards long. This looks all in from Sin.
Oh, finally committing here, and it's looking damn good. Sin going to be able to find the first man. Good reactive flash, but no way. And Decent going to be able to answer with a couple. One of them was from a mid push.
Yeah,
Decent
cheeky from Decent.
penetrating the middle.
I like it, right? Reactive. Once all the U2 are getting called out long, he just thrusts himself up the guts. Gets a kill on players flashing, right? Because normally you're flashing for that corner position.
Smart.
Grabs a cheeky one and now puts the number disadvantage into the hands of M80.
I do like this call. A very quick pivot with now Sin's delayed his car, Molly. By throwing it now, it's going to keep attention drawn, anticipating, okay, it's, you know, it is still that long take. If he could throw now, throws it across smoke, it is going to be just Vinny on this side of the map.
Oh, and he's even shift walked out long doors as well. Try was close on short. We thought maybe he'd hear a couple of footsteps. It's a good position to gain that sound information, but it's all down to Vinny again to lock in and hold down this B site. It's all just about where M80 go, where they throw this utility. Molly goes to window, and Vinny has a freebie, but can he hold the others? Dancing around on the backside, good position with a lot of cover. Head down, smoke down. He has everything to buy time for these rotations, but he's going to get found. Sin wrapping around the back of the big box, and this is again, oh, the lineup, the timing. What is going on here?
Through the smoke.
What is going on?
Multiple bodies, goes down, Lake closes it. They're looking to do it. They're looking to do it. I mean, in the run of what has been 5 rounds out of the last 6 of play, M80 have taken control and proven they can convert. Admittedly, a lot of these rounds have been coming down to the nitty-gritty. 2 1v1s in those 6 rounds.
I love that out of Lake.
5, excuse me.
I love that out of Lake, but he is about to fire up a country, a whole region even.
Nah, he'll be fine. Don't go on social media, Steve.
Yeah.
He's not worried about the ramifications. He's worried about the W. He wants to be in that top seed pool. He wants to be straightforward to those quarterfinals.
Hell yeah.
Oh, beautiful from Rek. The quick change. And those frustrations come bleeding out in the cam. But they are ready to go hit Vinny Jones. Will they snatch this round from him?
Yeah, we got a 4v1 over towards B. Decent. Not far away to rotate, but Vinny, what has gone down? How is he allowed to even get one there? 3v3. Bomb not planted. Molly misses again for M80. The utility all over the place. Pressure causing mistakes, and no one's watching the window. Dink as well. How has he got this done?
A flying dink. Of course, of course.
Phelps is hit really quick from tunnels. They might not consider this.
Super fast. He's going to check him. Nice kill from Slacks. Puts it on to Try. No kit for him, but a chance in this clutch.
Try as you might.
But first you don't succeed. Try and try again. One towards the bricks, one towards the big box. A very standard post-plant expectation. He isolates the first. Slacks now nervous with his AWP teammate, maybe telling him he's low. Molly on the box, going for the window peek. Slacks is open, nails it on the orb. Series point, quarter-final point for M80.
Damn, they found their battle back into this. This is losing both pistols, right?
Yeah, they lost them both.
Yeah.
And this is to stay undefeated as far as maps are concerned?
Into the playoffs of Pro League. That would be incredible.
All 2 zips.
And these results is why we have such a crazy looking last chance bracket, right? Like when you have this run, Mouse beat Rooster, but then they lost to Imperial, M80, they took down Complexity, and they took down Fnatic in their run. And then the lower bracket, right? The last chance bracket had Astralis, Complexity, Mouse, and Fnatic in it. We're out long. This could be the final round.
He's gone to blue. No one knows. I mean, they will surely throw some utility at it. Yeah. More towards Rek. He's safe.
They just don't know.
4 towards long.
Imperial were all in, but with the lack of utility, the lack of the flashes to just keep on...
Regress.
They're calling it. They're going back in.
They want to swing.
It won't hit the blue members, but they've walked out into the open. Lake can't see a damn thing. He's worried. He's walking into a wall. This is not looking good for M80, but they are going to be able to swing out. Sin potentially saving the day. Swisher Dink down to 2 points of health, and it's him and Slacks to close out this map and take the series. Decent. A Famis to close, Alex.
Points of health. They cut noise and they pause, anticipating Decent to make the first move. They know he's got some history pushing middle, but there were so many bodies long. It's an understanding that he probably did start B.
I don't hate this. I don't know if it's right, but B being the most unretakeable site in all of bloody Counter-Strike.
Hey, we win this game, holy fuck.
Yes, sir. Big fucking round, dude.
These guys.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
That utility is going to give Decent a head start on the rotation.
Bogdan's Law coming into play. Nope. Slacks just opting for the AK instead.
Smoke the cross. That's important. Now Decent's going to have to move.
If he can spam one, it would be huge, but opts for the element of surprise. Cut sound, jumps up. Oh, there's no cover. There's no cover on the jump up. He sees him. There's one.
Bomb does go down, though. Slacks in a 1v1 for the game, for the quarterfinal. Oh, not ready! An M80 taken in regulation, undefeated on their run to the playoffs, not dropping a single map. Unbelievably winning out on Imperial's map pick of Dust2. That is going to really boost them and their confidence.
Certainly will. And look at that. M80 so happy to be going straight